Hello guys, welcome back to the Information Security Newspaper channel. My name is Miguel Lopez. So in here we talk about hacking attack, malware, spyware. So if you want to get more information about this, don't forget to follow us on our Twitter. You can also subscribe below, you can leave your comments, and so we're about to start. Okay, so now we're talking about that some hackers steal source code from hundreds of repositories on Github and they are demanding a rescue. Well, Github is an open source software development platform which was victim of a campaign of aggressive cyber attacks. The hackers eliminated code repositories and demanded a rescue to the developers in return to restore the deleted codes. Well, as you know, Github is owned by Microsoft. Well, the reports indicate that the attack occurred last Friday, May the 3rd. It seems that developers had a period of 10 days to fulfill the demands of the hackers. And if the rescue is not paid, the hackers will publish the codes and the programming codes. So let's hope that the programmers send the retrieval to the hackers and none of this information is lost forever. So Github performed an investigation that at least 392 repositories are implicated. They are stating that actually these repositories were easier to access for the hackers because the information was almost public. It seems the code access and the passwords were over there, so it was easier for the hackers. Well, Microsoft says that they apologize. It seems that what happened is that some employees were hacked because they were trying to deal with some phishing, some malware's emails, and they accessed from the Outlook accounts. So they are apologizing. Microsoft is totally unclear what's going on, but hopefully Microsoft will improve their configurations, and this is not going to happen again, neither for Microsoft and Github. This news, it's about the Bitcoin wallet Binance. It seems the hackers steal around $40 million. Well, this is a big strike for the Binance wallet. So in May the 7th, this Binance cryptocurrency platform was hacked. As you know, this is one of the biggest platforms used now on. So just its CEO called Xiao announced via Twitter that they had been hacked. They are apologizing with the users. They are ensuring that the operations will be restored as soon as possible. If you want to, please leave on your comments. If you use any type of a cryptocurrency wallet, please comment us, please. So the hackers accessed a large number of user keys among other details, and they used several phishing skills, virus skills, and infection hacking skills. So as we know, the investigations confirmed that the incident was much bigger since the hackers stole 7,000 bitcoins, which is a lot of money, around $40 million right now. Well, the assets were stolen from the Binance Internet Connected Wallet, and actually there's a possibility that there are still compromised accounts to be discovered. So remember guys, if you have passwords in private security places, try to remove them because hackers actually can access to that information. Well, in spite of everything, Binance managed to secure the fund of safe assets for users. They created this kind of emergencies. This background fund will be used to cover the damages generated by the incident so that no user will lose their virtual assets. You know, according to experts, this attack represents a heavy blow for the Bitcoin and the platform because it seems that this price had finally established, but the impact of incidents of the value of Bitcoin remains to be seen. Okay, so now let's talk about how Israel attacked a Hamas cyber operations center. You know, last weekend the Israel Defense Forces, together with the Israel Security Agency, the Shin Bet, they attacked the building of the cyber operations center of the Hamas jihadist movement. Well, the press reported that at least 4 Israeli civilians, 30 Palestinians were killed, and at least 100 wounded as the result of the confrontation. Well, the Hamas Cyber Operations Center was located in Palestine, and according to the Israel government, the facilities were dismantled totally after a confrontation in which around 900 rockets were detonated and launched. Finally, the ceasefire arrived around 4 a.m. in the morning and the following day, thanks by the Egyptian government. So the Israeli forces assure that this operation is part of the reprisals against terrorism, and actually this is the first time a government takes physical retaliation to respond a cyber attack or a hacking attack. It seems the Israel forces frustrated this cyber attack the last weekend, and this is how they detect the origin of the attack. The forces could detect the building location. Well, after that, Israel has not mentioned more details about the cyber attack, but they mentioned that the Hamas group has run out of resources to deploy cyber attacks soon. Well, this news about Microsoft will launch a new kernel, which is a true Linux for Windows 10. So Microsoft will begin the distribution of a Linux kernel just for the next summer. A kernel is a fundamental software of the operating system that serves to allow access and communication of the programs to the hardware. So this was designed for Windows 10 Insider and will be a key part of the WSL2, which is the Windows subsystem for Linux. Well, the intensive operations of files like git clone, npm install, apt update, apt upgrade, and many others will be done faster thanks to the WSL2 that runs about 20 times faster than the previous version. Thanks to this, it improves the compatibility for the applications of Linux besides increasing the performance of the system, and it allows that the corrections of security are delivered of automatic form to the system Windows 10. Since Microsoft just announced that it will release custom patches to reduce the memory of the kernel and improve the hardware compatibility, so WSL2 will use a completely new developed open source kernel. Unlike the first Windows subsystem for Linux, which is the WSL1, which was only a Linux compatible kernel, actually users wishing to contribute to the development of the WSL2 kernel can do it so, since by decision of Microsoft, it is an open source project that will be hosted on Github. So guys, if you are programmers and would like to cooperate to this kernel project production, well, you can go to Github and try to program this source code. Okay guys, so this news is going to talk about YouTube. Actually, their users are a part of an attack against all the creators. So guys, if you are using YouTube, you have to be aware about this news, okay? So the experts just report a new fraudulent campaign direct against YouTubers, where they are receiving a message supposedly from the video platform YouTube related to a request to monetize the content of the channel. So through Twitter, the user @TeslaJoy, which has just over 3,000 subscribers, warned us that she received a phishing email from an unknown email account. And so in case that you recognize a suspicious account, please don't respond and report it. So she says that the message says something like, we have evaluated your channel and detected some anomalies in the process of reviewing your account. Actually, the email was backed by the YouTube logo. So the message asked her some critical information, some data to complete the account revision. As you know, YouTube is never going to ask you for a private information. They were requesting for YouTube channel address, email address linked to the channel, access password. So this is very harmful because as soon as this information reaches the wrong hands, it can be used to take control of the victim's YouTube channel, and they can perform activities such as fake raffles or draws. They can request money in exchange for services that will never be provided, among many other malicious activities. Remember guys, YouTube does not request email passwords from channel administrators. They never request your name or your private information. So as an specialist, I recommend you guys please check any suspicious message or in which confidential data is requested, and please report it. Please, I recommend you to enable authentications for your Google accounts to protect your YouTube channel, and please be aware of where are you saving your password or your private information, because hackers actually can take that information online, guys, so take care. Well guys, that was it. So again, thanks for watching. Remember, in here we talk about malwares, spywares, hacking attacks. So if you want to get more information, please don't forget to follow us on Twitter. You can also subscribe in here. And if you want to leave any comments or you want to make any questions, so don't forget to write us down over here.